Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're back to the frets. They've had a while for the glue to set up. The glue won't be completely dry, but it's enough at the moment for what we need to do. And so we're going to take our flush trimmers here. These are just a pair of metal snips, and they've been ground flat and polished. It just means we can get a little bit closer to the board when we're taking our snips here. But you can use any type of snips, or you can just use files, and that even after I've snipped these, I'll be using some files to get it down completely flush and level. And it's just a quick snip, and we get rid of the end of those frets, and I'll just flip it around now, and again we'll just do this side then. Now, as I said, I'm using these flush cut snips, but you can use any kind of snipper or pliers, or it's just something that has a face that will cut. And then you can see these are still quite sharp. We'll be coming back at these with a file, but you can do the whole thing with a file, or when you're cutting your frets you can just cut them to the exact length. It's just, this is the system I have, and I think it works great. So our next step here is I've got a fret leveling file, but we won't be leveling the frets on this. It's just to run along the edges here, and it will take those fret ends down so they're completely smooth. But you can use any type of file you want. This just happens to be a very flat one, and it's easy just to run along the surface like this to get it completely flat. But you can use any type of file you may have lying around just to get it done. And so we're just grinding away the edges. Just to get the fret ends completely flush and to take off some of the sharp edges. And the more I file, I'm starting to slightly turn it over as well, just so we get a nice bevel on the frets as well. And just be careful, what I've done here is because I've put the nut in already, every time I'm coming back there's a danger I might hit the nut and knock it out, which I've done several times. So just that's something to be aware of. So either don't put the nut in, or be very careful when you're doing it. So we've taken them down quite flush, there's no sharp edges. We'll be coming back to dress the ends of them to make sure there's zero sharpness at all. But I'll just flip this over, and I'm just going to level the other side, and I'll bring you back when we start to cram them.